It is Sunday, and it is time for another Sunday session. Right now, I am walking through, I know it looks a little crappy over there, but I am actually walking on the edge of my apple orchard, and I have a total of 18 apple trees and a total of 10 of them that are producing apples currently. All the rest are still young. They're not mature, they're not seeding yet, but I have tons of apples, and they are going to be absolutely delicious, and I'm super excited about it. And I'm just kind of checking on everything and making sure that the tree's healthy, everything's good. I do have to do a little trimming and some pruning, but the reason why I am over here and starting my Sunday session is the fact that last week I didn't get to talk with you guys about anything, but what I wanted to talk to you guys about was your health. So last Sunday, I had a really bad headache. I wasn't feeling the greatest, and I literally just kind of came home and took a nap. And when I woke up, I went in the shower, let my dog out, and I went to bed. I guess what I want to stress on you this week is your health. Your health is more important than just about anything. And no matter what you do for business, no matter what you do for work, if you're not healthy, you aren't going to be successful. This was a very, very hard lesson for me to learn, just because of the fact that I'm always go. And I finally figured out that when I slow down and I take care of myself and I eat right and I exercise right, that not only do I feel so much better, but I also, I can go longer. I can wake up feeling more energized. I go to bed and sleep better at night. Just tons and tons and tons of things that benefit me just from the fact that I eat proper and I eat somewhat healthy. And I say somewhat healthy because I still love my donuts. I still love my cookies. I eat ice cream all the time at the mini golf course. But other than that, I mean, I try to eat more things that are not greasy, not deep fried. Try to eat chicken, eggs. I get all my protein in. One of the things that I love is actually apples. And with all the apple trees that I have, I get apples every year, and I make apple crisp. I make all sorts of apple desserts. We even make homemade apple sauce. And last year I even made a homemade apple pie. It's just, like I said, living a little bit healthier. There's no pesticides. There's no anything really for these. These are all 100% organic apples. And I also usually try to grow some corn. I didn't get any corn in this year. I didn't get anything in my garden at all. I'm not huge on a whole lot of vegetables, so that is one thing that I can say. I just don't. I do like to try and grow some potatoes, carrots. I love carrots, but there's just not much that I do eat. So when I do look at having a garden, it's much different than what most people's gardens are. I don't even like tomatoes, so no tomatoes, no anything like that. But I guess I'll get back to the point that I was trying to make, is trying to keep yourself healthy. And, if you got to miss out on anything, whether it's work, whether it's going out, hanging out with friends, if you have to miss something in order to feel healthy, then you should definitely miss it. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. You only get one, and I learned that myself the hard way, and I learn it every single day. It is absolutely miserable to wake up and feel like crap. And I do a lot. I try to stretch. I try to eat right. I try to exercise. And there's days where I wake up and I still just feel like a truck hit me. And I know it is from years and years and years of abuse on my body. And there's not really much that I can do about it. But I can still try to take care of things. Every day before I get out of bed, I stretch. Sometimes I get right out of bed and I start to crank out some push-ups. I usually don't eat breakfast, and I know there's a ton of people who are like, oh my gosh, like that's the most important meal of the day. And you know what? I agree, it is an important meal of the day, but I just don't eat breakfast usually. I usually start by just getting all my stuff done. Stretching, eating is kind of not a priority. I get my stretches in, I take a shower, sometimes I work out. It really just kind of depends on the day, but I will say that it is much easier for me to get those things done, kind of get the ball rolling, get moving, and then I start to find food. I do eat a lot. I eat usually 10 to 15 times a day, but it's a lot of snacking. I will eat usually 2 big meals later in the day. I guess if you call it a breakfast, it's usually right around like 9, 10 o'clock. And then I'll usually eat like a bigger lunch around 1, 2 o'clock. And then sometime at night, whether it's, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, sometimes even as late as 7, 8, or 9 o'clock, I eat a little bit bigger of a meal. And then all throughout the day, I'm snacking, whether it's crackers. I loved hard-boiled eggs. I definitely can dig that. They're super fast. They're easy. They're full of protein, and they're delicious. But yeah, starting your day off, getting your routine in, try to make it a healthy routine. I don't like to sleep in. I try not to sleep in much at all. Sometimes I do, it's the case, but that's what I tell people is sometimes if I need to sleep in, I sleep in. And the reason I do is because I would rather sleep in and lose an hour of work or whatever it may be, rather than wake up, feel like crap, go throughout the day not feeling well, not feeling good. And especially, if I have a headache, if my body is in pain, it might take me 25, 30 minutes just to get myself to get out of bed and start my day, which, oh well, I guess that is one of the benefits of me being self-employed and owning and running my own businesses. Yes, there is things that I have to do, but also, if I have to open, I will go open and I will take care of what I need. And then when somebody else comes in or I get done with my stuff, I will go right back home and I will lay down. I will relax. I will, just drink water, drink, some Propel, some Gatorade, something to get my fluids back up, anything like that. But I really can't stress enough, and I wish I would have learned this lesson earlier, is that you have to take care of yourself, and you actually get way more done being able to rest and take it easy than you ever will if you try to push through things and get sick. A lot of stuff has been happening the last couple of years with everybody, and the whole world has kind of gone nuts, but if you look at everything, it kind of just goes back to all the simple things. Wash your hands, get rest, enjoy the sun, be outside. And that's one of the things that I'm trying to really get back to, is just taking care of all the basics and taking care of the simple things. So that way I don't actually have to worry about getting sick all the time. I don't have to worry about headaches. That's the biggest reason I stretch my personal self. I'm always needing to stretch more. It feels good. My back feels better. My neck feels better. My head feels better. You know, just body aches in general are not as bad when I stretch and when I actually have movement. So, you know, the same thing. The body in motion tends to stay in motion. A body at rest wants to stay at rest. And try to keep that thing stretched. Try to keep it moving. Try to eat healthy, as healthy as you're possibly going to. And I'm never going to sit here and tell people that they have to eat fruits and veggies and avoid carbs and don't eat this, don't eat that. You eat whatever you feel is right. But at the same time, I mean, if you want results, you're going to have to do what you need to do. I have found something that works for me. And, you know, if I want to eat some cookies, then guess what? I'm going to ride my pedal bike that night a little bit harder. I'm going to exercise a little bit harder. And you know what? I also might take the morning and sleep a little bit longer. But this will all go back to the same point that I've been making, is I didn't make a video last week Sunday, and the reason is because I wasn't feeling well. So I took a little night off. I even didn't go to the little 100 mat that night. I didn't go to the mini golf course. I just kind of came home. I rested in my bed, and after I was done, I just went to sleep, you know, took a shower, let Clyde out, and bed. Rested, slept in the morning, and slept until about 8:30. And I woke up and I was feeling much better, and I got to work, and I know that I got an awful lot more done this last week than I ever would have if I tried to push through it on Sunday. And then I probably would have woke up Monday with a headache still, and I wouldn't have been happy. I wouldn't have been able to do the things that I needed to do. So take care of yourself, eat as healthy as you can, exercise, stretch, and try to enjoy life. And that's all I got for this week. And hopefully I'll talk to you guys next Sunday. Be prepared. I got all sorts of trips coming up. I got a flight that we're doing. I'm going to Seattle. I'm going to have all these videos. I hope you guys watch, and I hope you guys are liking. I hope you guys subscribe. I hope you guys are telling all your friends about all the crazy, stupid stuff that I'm doing, and even these little Sunday sessions. I hope you guys are getting something out of it, even though it's just me trying to get whatever's on my head and on my chest off, so that way I can sleep better at night. So we'll talk to you guys later.